Welcome to Emotions and Stories. Rahul and his Valentine's week plan has gone well so far. He has been able to accomplish the impossible of going on 12 dates in 6 days, and now he has kept a day to himself to decide who he would take on a date on Valentine's Day. And also, if any of the 12 girls have what he's looking for in a life partner. Let's see in our today's episode if Rahul can make up his mind. The Kiss Day. Rahul woke up on Kiss Day feeling oddly triumphant. After a week of back to back dates, he had successfully reconnected with 12 women, each offering a glimpse into what their life together could have been. And now he had a decision to make. Who would he ask for a repeat date on Kiss Day and Valentine's Day? He grabbed his phone and started scrolling through his messages, debating his next move. Priya had been warm and nostalgic. Simran had reignited their chemistry on the dance floor. Kavya had challenged him intellectually, and Riya had reminded him how fun competition could be. Then there was Avni, who had shown him a sense of peace, and Tanya, who had made him feel alive again. This is tough, Rahul muttered to himself. Maybe I should just. Before he could complete this thought, his phone buzzed. It was a message from Priya. Hey, are you free this evening? We need to talk. The next message was from Simran. Rahul, what exactly have you been up to this past week? Another message from Kavya. So, is this your idea of a joke? Immediately, he saw a message from Riya. I ran into someone yesterday. You have some explaining to do. Rahul's stomach dropped. He scrolled further and saw more messages, each one more cryptic than the last. Natasha. Wow, you've got some nerve. Meera. This is unbelievable. Tanya. Well. Look who turned out to be quite the romantic strategist. Panic shot through him. How had they found out? He had been careful. Separate locations, no social media tags, avoiding common friend circles. What had gone wrong? He quickly dialed his best friend Aman. Dude, emergency. I think I'm about to be assassinated. Aman groaned. Let me guess. You got caught finally? Yes, and I have no idea how, replied Rahul. Aman sighed. I warned you, man. Women talk. You thought you were being clever, but one run in was all it took. But what do I do now? Rahul whispered, already pulling on his jacket. Pray? Also, don't go alone. I will bring Rohit. You're gonna need backup. Rahul had never driven more reluctantly in his life. As he arrived at the cafe Priya had asked him to meet at, his worst nightmare came true. All 12 of them were sitting at a long table waiting for him. Arms crossed, expressions unreadable. Uh-oh, Rahul muttered. This is not good. He took a slow step forward, scanning their faces. Okay, so I see you all have met. Kavya let out a sharp laugh. Oh, we've more than met, Rahul. We've compared notes. And guess what? You've been quite the busy man this week. Rahul raised his hands in surrender. Okay, before you all judge me too harshly, can I at least explain? Sana leaned forward, resting her elbows on the table. Oh, please do enlighten us. Rahul cleared his throat, mentally scrambling. Look, I know this looks bad, I mean, really bad, but my intention wasn't to hurt anyone. I I was I just I was trying to see if there was something real between us. I didn't know who truly connected with, and I thought revisiting old flames might help me figure it out. Natasha scoffed. Oh, how generous of you! Using all of us as some kind of romantic lab experiment? Meera folded her arms. Rahul, you can't treat love like it's a social study. People have feelings. I know, he said quickly, and I'm really sorry if I hurt anyone. That was never my intention. For a long moment there was silence, then suddenly Simran burst out laughing. You know what's funny? She said, shaking her head. I don't even think Rahul did this maliciously. He's just clueless. That was enough to break the tension. Tanya let out a snort. You've got that right. Even Ria cracked a smirk. And here I was thinking you were just extra charming this week. Just when it seemed like things might settle down, Priya stood up and smacked Rahul's arm. You absolute moron! Did you really think we wouldn't find out? Before he could respond, Kavya grabbed a napkin and threw at him. You're lucky we're not throwing actual things. Tanya grabbed a sugar packet and tossed it at him. I'm considering it. Rahul flinched. Okay, I deserve that. But can we please not escalate too? Just then, a waiter walked in carrying a special order. A cake shaped like a pair of lips. It had, for the Casanova written on the icing. Priya smiled. Oh good, our order is here. Before Rahul could react, Tanya and Natasha grabbed him by the shoulders and in one swift motion, Meera smacked his face into the cake. The cafe erupted with laughter as Rahul sputtered, icing covering his face. Aman and Rohit, who had just walked in, immediately burst into uncontrollable laughter. Oh man, I've waited my whole life for this moment. Aman wheezed, clutching his stomach. Rahul wiped frosting off his face. I hate all of you. Natasha grinned. Nah, you love us. Now, hold still. We need pictures. One by one, each girl took a selfie with him, his cake-covered face the highlight. The entire scene was being documented and posted across social media with captions like Kavya wrote when a romantic experiment goes wrong. Hashtag Casanova Chronicles. Priya wrote justice is served and it's chocolate flavored. Hashtag Kiss Day Fail. Simran posted Rahul got exactly what he deserved. Hashtag Kiss Day Revenge. Tanya posted plot twist. We actually like him better covered in cake. Hashtag sweet payback. Rahul groaned, I am never gonna live this one down, am I? Aman patted his shoulder and said, Bro, not in this lifetime. As the group continued laughing, making sarcastic remarks about his foolishness, Rahul felt a mix of relief, embarrassment, and a strange happiness. This hadn't ended in a real disaster. It had ended in a chaotic, affectionate revenge. And somehow, despite it all, he still had 12 women who didn't completely hate him. For the first time in a long time, he wasn't trying to control the outcome. He made a mess, but somehow he had also learned an important lesson. Now, the real question remained, what was he gonna do about it? Let's find out in our next episode what happens after the cake smashing.